do a little video about my life, but I'm deciding to do it about something else. Have you guys watched the news lately? Um, the Middle East seems to be really retarded, and they just can't get the concept of peace. Most religious place on the planet, right? They've written Bibles. They say that they've witnessed God. It's in their history. Um, They say that they abide by peace, love thy neighbor. Even God, like the universe, has come down and preached it to them. But they just keep on blowing each other up. They just can't stop with violence, no matter what. Even when there's no war, there's people just fighting and killing each other to an extreme. It's not like just random attacks. They're just always trying to fight each other. They're like, I think they're literally retarded. I seriously think they're literally retarded. Not being racist. That's just judging by their actions. Um, they're a bit fucked up. And what are they doing? They're like bombing each other over a little bit of land. The point of that there really shouldn't even be borders anyway. There really shouldn't be any differences. It really shouldn't matter, especially when they're talking about their religion. They're saying, none of that should matter. We should all get along and love each other. So why can't they just grasp this concept of getting along and loving each other? Um, what's their problem? So what's happening in the big story, right? In the big picture, um, ages ago they decided to, rather than people being able to grow their own resources and use that for trade, they decided to create. So man decided to create money to make it easier for trade. Okay, and slowly they've taken away people's rights and ability to, have farms and look after themselves to be self-sufficient. So you have to use this money and work and earn this money, rather than work the land and do stuff that's natural. You have to go to a job and do whatever, or sit in the office and all this kind of crap, to make money, man-made money, to actually go and buy your food and get all your stuff. All right, and with these wars, governments need this money because they need to send people off to die for them, and also build stuff to blow each other up and kill everyone. Okay, um, and so they raise the prices of everything, taking more people's money, making stuff more expensive for them to live. So it makes it harder. So eventually, they have to turn around and be like, "Look, we're going to have to fight just to live anyway." So then even though they don't want to, they're going to end up sending themselves to war because they can't afford to live elsewhere, any other way. So yeah, it's kind of like a big manipulation kind of scheme. And then yeah, everyone's just not going to get fucked up and die all because of these religions having fights and wanting wars when religions are supposed to be the opposite. They're meant to all be about peace and getting along. Um, it's really not that hard to just cut the bullshit and say, look, even regardless whether the Bible or religion or God or any of that is real, why don't we just cut the bullshit, get along, work as a team, progress forward as humans, and actually progress peacefully as a team, as a huge world society, as humans, and actually strive and actually move forward and get somewhere and work together, without all this stupid bullshit drama of killing each other. I mean, it's useless, all this drama. It's literally senseless, right? Yeah, so we're kind of like stuck between a rock and a hard place where you've got governments just putting the prices up so they can go to war, and everyone having to work their butts off doing stuff for this money so they can live. Not only does it work like that, but it's put people against each other, almost like a preparation for this war, because people need the money to live. So people segregate themselves from each other, sorry, and they become greedy because they want to fend for themselves, because they want to make more money, because they don't want to get done over by other people being greedy that need a lot more money. Whereas it's actually better to work as a team to make more money. Like, for example, it's better if you're a business owner and have a team under you that you can trust that actually work properly and work together peacefully, right? And as a team, and then you can all make more money together, right? So all this segregation bullshit and war and crap putting each other against each other is even proven in the small system that it doesn't work, right? That it's all about coming together and working as a team. Because as a business owner, you can't go, well, I'm going to run a business, but I'm going to have to do it. I want to do it all myself because I want to make all the money. So then you're just like a sole trader and you're just doing it yourself, or you're just being greedy, just trying to take it all for yourself. They tried to twist and manipulate it by, they try to twist and manipulate it because the business owners go, look, I want more money, so they try and rip people off. So they become greedy. That's all like a small scale thing in the small systems. Oh, yeah, so my dog just wanted to come out. Yeah, so that's just how all the small systems work within the bigger system of what I just explained. Um, so yeah, basically after COVID, and they've kind of as a test to see, okay, well, how much do people have? What do we need to control them and all that kind of shit. It was almost like a little test run, right? That's what it appears like. Like a test run to see, can people afford this? Can people do that? Can we put petrol up to fucking umpteen dollars and make food like this? Blah 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 blah. We're all gonna be like hungry and starving. Weak. If the government controls all the food, all the money, and all the petrol and shit, then you have to be owned and run by the government, and they're just gonna send you to war and just kill you all off, and then it's gonna fuck everyone off basically. um, and after that, Russia and Ukraine started a war, right? So they're sending money over, making stuff more expensive, keeping prices high. I mean, none of this shit needs to be this expensive, man. It's fucking ridiculous. And now this shit between Israel and Hamas in the Middle East is there doing the same thing, making it even worse. And they're basically trying to separate um, who is it? It's like NATO, right? So all the people that are on NATO's side to be like, okay, well, not only do you have a fight over here, like Russia and Ukraine, we also have to defend and fight over here in the Middle East, blah blah, and Hamas and shit. So and then you're gonna have both of them attacking you from like both sides and shit. And they're just trying to start one big shit fight. Eventually, someone's gonna get the shits and just nuke the whole fucking shit out of the world. Nothing's gonna be able to live. It's just gonna be a radiation ball, and we're just gonna be a wasteland like Mars or some shit. Um, which could be why Elon Musk wants to try and test living on Mars. Hopefully, that people survive. No one's gonna survive, but if they keep doing this, that's ridiculous. And they try and say, "Oh yeah, God, religion, blah 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 blah," but they wouldn't even conceive war or any of this thinking or any of this bullshit if God had actually come down and said all this stuff and any of the stuff in the Bible was actually true. Stuff that they write, the stuff that they preach, any of it was correct. There's no way in the entire universe that they would actually conceive war and pit against each other. Even greed, it wouldn't be allowed. None of this greed, none of this power play shit. Um, it wouldn't even be in our minds. We wouldn't experience it at all, not one bit, if any of this religion crap was correct. All right. So clearly, all that's bullshit. So you can chuck that out the window. I think let's fuck it all off. All right, fuck it all off for good. War. We shouldn't even have militaries to fight each other. It should just be. We shouldn't even have borders. Right. It should just be. If you don't like someone, you just go to the other side. You just ignore. Even if you're in the same place, you just ignore them. If they need help, sure, help them because they need help, right? You be a genuine, decent person. They've tripped over and they've hurt their leg and they need to, get like a block up the road. Fuck, carry them. Like, be a decent person. Like, bygones be bygones and fucking grow up and be mature and you fucking help them. Like, it's not that hard. You don't have to like be against them and fuck up their life. You can just ignore them, and then when people do actually need help, you just help each other. It's not really that fucking hard. It's not that hard to get along and live properly. Um, but all these stupid religions and governments, and I mean, I'm not saying it's every government, but yeah, religions and all this other bullshit. It's and wars in general, people starting the wars. It's just all fucked up, and it's literally got no positive outcome, no promise to life or the world whatsoever. Um, what really needs to happen is someone just needs to go along, napalm the fuck out of the Middle East, napalm the fuck out of fucking Russia. If Ukraine's gonna have a win, fucking napalm the fuck out of them. Anyone steps up, will just fucking be gone, and then boom, or just have the fucking common sense, tell them about this stuff, and say, look, let's just fucking grow up, have common sense, get along. If you can't get along, just be self sufficient, be your own country. Just don't fuck with anyone else, right? If you're gonna be that much of a dickhead, just fucking stay over there and do your own fucking thing, okay? If you, but it's better if we all work together, we all share resources, we're all decent, we don't fucking have any negative sort of thoughts or actions towards each other, and then in the future it'll be as it should be. No one will ever know about anything negative, all these negative actions, wars, or militaries. They'll be like, you'll be teaching history in school. They'll be like, serious people that dumb that they were killing each other. They had militaries and stuff. Like, what the hell? But like, fucking grow up and leave that shit in the past. No one likes it. No one wants to sit in a field and be like, okay, well, everyone throw rocks at me. Like that would be cool. Everyone like try and fucking throw rocks at me and try and kill me. Like no one wants that. Well, everyone fucking shoot your guns and try and fucking shoot me and kill me. Yeah, that'd be mad fun. Like no one fucking wants that. That's fucking the most insane, retarded, mental fucking thought process ever. Like no one wants war, right? No one wants their fucking shit blown up. No one wants fucking their whole fucking family and fucking whole street and block fucking killed by some fucking rocket. Like no one in the wide world, like even if you hate your neighbors and shit, no one wants it. It's the most spastic fucking thought process and action that has ever been. Right? Maybe in the past, okay, fine, they did it back like in the Viking days or all that kind of thing. Like, man, that was like centuries and centuries ago. Like, we're beyond that now. Like, we know that it's wrong. We know that it's fucking stupid. We know that it's barbaric. Um, it's time to just grow the fuck up. Seriously, like, sorry for swearing, but it's seriously pissing me off every time you turn the news on, every time you turn the TV on. Fucking Israel, Hamas, fucking Russia, Ukraine, fucking war, blowing each other up, blah, 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 blah. And the next thing on the news, fucking Israel, Hamas, Ukraine, Russia, fucking war, blow up, blah, 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 blah. And the next thing on the news, oh, and the war, blah, 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 blah. People got blown up and this shit's happening. And fucking, and then you got fucking Islam fucking doing this shit, blah, 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 blowing each other up and trying to take over and start a regime and fucking all this other fucking dumb stuff. And you have fucking Christians, fucking, like I said, Israel, fucking Christians doing Jews and all this fucking shit, having fucking all these wars and blowing each other up and blah, 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 and all this other dumb shit. Like, just fucking stop. Stop blowing each other up, especially if you're fucking religious. Like, your religion obviously isn't real if you're blowing each other up. Like, if you can't fucking handle it, like, Elon can fucking make a rocket and send you to Mars and you can go have fucking wars on Mars and let us fucking have peace on Earth and rebuild the fucking planet properly. Like, this is our environment, man. Like, we've taken over so much of the environment, wasted so much fucking natural shit. There's like only half of the Amazon left and stuff. So many animals are extinct. We've ruined so much of the friggin' planet, and it's like, what the hell are we fucking doing? Seriously, let's just calm the fuck down, get along, grow up. I mean, why is solar power so expensive? Why can't we all just have solar power and be getting like really cheap free electricity and stuff? Right? It's the sun. Like, we should be. If something makes things cheaper and easier, fucking hand it out, fucking as free and cheap as possible, so you don't have to waste all this money. Like, fuck, man, if you can make something, I've just turned $20 expense into a $1 expense for you. Fucking bam, like fucking get that shit out quick. Makes shit fucking easier, so then people are happy, and then they can put money elsewhere into helping. You know, they can buy more food, which will help farmers, and we can help each other that way. And then you know they can help people struggling and shit. Like fucking, it's not that fucking hard. Like just be kind, be decent, and get along. Like I just can't comprehend how spastic and how moronic all this shit is. Seriously, it's so bewildering. It's just like every time I see it, it's just like, man, you serious? People are that dumb that they're still fucking doing it. Like, if they really, really want to fight wars, fucking invest in fucking Nerf guns and Nerf bombs and just fucking throw foam fucking shit at each other. Be like, ha ha ha, yeah, 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 I got out of my system, I'm a dumb cunt. Like, it's not that fucking hard, man. It seriously isn't that fucking hard. Like, ugh, I just can't fathom how fucking stupid they are. Maybe it's because a lot of them don't eat pork. And if you research pork, like this isn't being racist, right? If you research pork, there's a lot of essential vitamins for the brain and for the thought process malfunctioning, brain brain functioning, right? Obviously, I haven't eaten enough bacon or pork because my brain's like blah 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 blah. It's just because I'm just sick of hearing about all this crap on the news. To be honest, it's stupid. But honestly, if you research pork, um, there's a lot of like nutrients, like I think B6. There's a lot of nutrients that's actually essential for brain function in pork. Um, you just have to cook it properly. And the only reason why it was said back then to not eat it was because they didn't know how to cook it properly, so it would make people sick, right? So now we know how to make it properly, cook it properly, eat it because it's good for you, and then your brain might function. And you might be like, okay, well, enough of this crap. Let's get along. Like, it's fucking good. It's not that hard. It seriously isn't that hard. Like, it's like become Rastafarian and smoke pot and just become too lazy to fucking fight. No, serious. As silly as it sounds, it actually makes more sense than what they're doing. And it could be like a big, massive thing, right? Because it's like marijuana is actually medicine for people, and it does make people, more friendly to each other and more accepted because it brings you back down to reality. Um, it might make you a little bit lazy, but yeah, it brings people back to reality. It's just like, yeah, look, guys can be fucked. Let's just get along. Like, fuck all the bullshit, fuck all the drama. So, maybe everyone just needs a big fat fucking blunt. Join with fucking Snoop Dogg. And Snoop Dogg have like World Blunt Day where we all like jump on live, fucking worldwide. We all just fucking smoke a big fat one together. I'm not stoned. Other way. It's just a theory and doing some research. I mean, that's just it makes sense, right? It's a possible way to rejoice and a possible way to for people to get along. Um, that's why there's like all these little parties, like rave parties, where like they take ecstasy and all that kind of stuff. Because when people are happy like that, they all get along, um, and that's what it's about. And they're like, yeah, this is life. It's like, oh, yeah, you're only thinking that because you're high. It's like, well, the reality of it, okay, yeah, they're high, but the reality of it is, okay, they can take all this bullshit down, all these inhibitions down, all these fucking guards down, and be like, right, let's just all get along, be happy, knock all the bullshit off, Let's just all just enjoy fucking living. Even if it's just for an hour, even if it's for a couple of hours or whatever. Let's just all like enjoy it. That's what it's meant to be like constantly. Literally constantly everywhere. Let's just all just fucking get along. Your own fucking team. No bullshit. No dramas. Minimize the shit. Fucking minimize the bullshit and get the fuck along. It really ain't that hard. So I'm gonna sign out. I literally mean this. Peace, love, unity. Let's just all get the fuck along. Quit the fucking bullshit now.